Before you sign any off-plan contract in Dubai, understand this. Choosing the wrong payment plan can cost you more than choosing the wrong project. Developers design these payment plans to maximize their profits, not yours. Today I'll be breaking down exactly how Dubai payment plans work, how developers really make their money, and how to choose the safest strategy. By the way, my name's Chris Channer, and I help international buyers and investors make confident, data-backed property decisions in Dubai every single week. If you're considering an off-plan investment and want personalized advice on choosing the right payment plan, my phone number, email, booking link, and your 2026 off-plan buyer's guide are all in the description below. I help buyers just like you every week, and I'd love to support your next move. First, we're going to discuss why payment plans matter. Payment plans determine how much cash you need up front, how much risk you take on, whether you can flip before handover, whether you can qualify for a mortgage, and how much you ultimately pay. Developers use payment plans to sell faster, improve cash flow, reduce the financing cost, and charge premiums on flexible plans. Let's break them down properly and honestly. First, we have construction-linked payment plans. These are the standard, safest, and most regulated payment plans in Dubai. Payments are tied to actual construction milestones, verified before funds are released. So let's break down a few examples. Plan A, 50-50 construction linked. Typically structured 10 to 20% booking and down payment, 30 to 40% during the construction period, and 50% at handover. The pros: lower risk, strong escrow protection, ideal for long-term investors, very good for mortgages, and banks prefer these. The cons: heavier payment at handover, can limit flipping potential if you need buyers with high liquidity. The next plan, Plan B, 60 to 40 construction linked. Typically structured 20% down payment, 40% during construction, and 40% due at handover. The pros: balanced cash flow, works well for both investors and end users, and allows decent leverage via mortgage at handover. Some of the cons: higher construction payments versus 50-50, and requires good financial planning. Next, Plan C, 70-30 construction linked. Typically structured 20% down, 50% during construction, and 30% due at handover. The pros: lower payment at handover, good for investors who want smaller mortgages later, and encourages early equity growth. Some of the cons: higher installment burdens during construction, less flexible for foreign investors with variable cash flow. Second, we have post-handover payment plans. These plans allow you to pay a significant amount after you receive the keys. Developers use these to create the illusion of lower upfront costs, but they nearly always charge a premium. Plan D, 60-40 post-handover. Typically structured 20% down, 40% during construction, and then 40% spread over 1 to 3 years after handover. The pros: lower cash needed up front, rental income can pay installments, great for investors who want an early handover. Some of the cons: higher price per square foot, total cost is usually higher, you have risk if rental demand softens, and you cannot get a mortgage until the post-handover schedule is complete in most cases. Next, we have 70-30 post-handover. 70% during construction, 30% after handover. Typically structured 20 to 30% down, 40 to 50% during construction, and then 30% due at handover, normally paid over the next 2 to 5 years. Some of the pros: much easier cash flow than a larger 50% handover payment. You can often rent the unit immediately. If you have a short post-handover window, it reduces the long-term risk. Some of the cons: higher price compared to construction-linked plans, still delays your liability for a mortgage. Tight schedule may implement cash flow if unexpected expenses come up. Third, we have monthly installment plans. These are marked as typically 1% monthly deals. These are not cheaper, they are simply easier to enter. They're typically structured 5 to 10% down, monthly installments of 1% per month. Sometimes part extends post-handover. Pros: extremely low barrier to entry, predictable monthly payments, and very attractive for first-time foreign investors. Some of the cons: highest overall price, very inflexible, easy to fall behind on payments, harder to flip, and developers price in a convenience premium. So how do developers really make their money? Developers profit in three main ways. First, the base margin. They build for less than they sell, their core profit. Number two, payment plan premiums. Flexible payment plans equals higher property price. Developers know buyers will trade price for convenience. And number three, fast sales velocity. High absorption equals less risk. Faster project funding, lower borrowing, and higher margins. Developers use your installments as working capital to avoid bank financing. So what is the best strategy for investors for capital appreciation? Choose construction-linked plans like 50/50 or 60/40. Why? Lower price, safer structure, strong mortgage potential. If you want cash flow flexibility, choose 60/40 post-handover. Why? Rental income can cover later installments for first-time buyers. Monthly installment plans are great, but with caution. These plans cover the highest total cost. If you want help choosing the safest and most profitable payment plan, whether it's construction-linked or post-handover, I'd love to support you. I speak with foreign buyers just like you every week, helping them avoid costly mistakes and secure the strongest, future-proofed investments. You'll find my phone number, email, booking link, and your free 2026 off-plan buyer's guide all in the description below. Reach out anytime, and I'm here to help. And if you found this video valuable, make sure you like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more data-driven Dubai real estate guides. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.